What's up, everybody? Kafka here, and in this video we have the TELENOVA Sorcerer. This build took some time to get together, so thank you guys for watching. I want to explain the build, I want to explain where it's at and what it could do, what it's good at, what it's bad at. As you can see in the video right here, we are able to kill any tormented boss. We are just teleporting around and we're using Isadoras to do some explosions, but the only damage we're really using is teleport and Isadoras. Let me take you through a pit. All right, so in this portion of the video, we're gonna run through a 101 pit, and it is actually really fun just farming regular mobs, elites with this build. Basically what we're doing here is we're holding down Arc Lash because Arc Lash is giving us some more cooldown reduction, and we're using Lightning Spear, Ice Blades, and Shield as much as possible because we're getting more damage with the Lightning Spear, we're getting more damage with the Ice Blades, we're getting more protection with the Shield, and we're picking up as much crackling energy as possible. The ultimate is always, I didn't even use it right there, see, I'm not using it, but it's always up with this build. You'll always have the ultimate up, and you can literally teleport. You can see where the teleport is just on the fight. It literally, while you're fighting, it is constantly resetting. And then on top of that, which works really well, is we are using the aspect of Wild Bolt. And this aspect, I'm gonna throw it on the screen, allows every 2 seconds distant enemies are pulled into you and take 10% increased damage. This aspect, I wish I knew about it sooner because it is so good. There's so many builds that are going to use this. I can't wait till a Ball Lightning's back in a season. Maybe they'll make a unique around Ball Lightning and it'll be back, because this works better. This is like the Raiment killer. This works way better than Raiment. Literally, it could pull from outside the map in. Mobs just fly to you. So it is great for Infernal Hordes too, because there's so much going on, so many mobs spawning, so many elites, so many Hellborns, and they all just fly to you. Look at all these mobs are just flying to us every 2 seconds, and we're able to explode. Explosion. Very cool build. Now let's get into some of the downfalls, and then we'll go through all the gear, we'll go through the skill tree, we'll go to the Paragon. So single target, it's not good, it's not great. I've defeated a tier 7 hordes with it, but it takes a while. You guys are gonna notice I got one of the harder bosses here. What is it called? The Mother's Judgment. It takes a little bit longer to kill. Also, to get this is very gear dependent, and if you could maximize this, it would probably be about 3 times as fast of killing like a boss like this. If that is getting the absolute perfect gear, which is insanely hard in this game, especially in a 2-month season, especially when we want to make other builds. Stay tuned, make sure you like and subscribe, because Fireball just got a buff and we're going to make an updated Fireball build. We're really excited about that. That's going to be next, so check that out. It's going to be really cool. But you can see it's taken me quite a while to kill a 101 boss here. What I'll do is I'll put the Infernal Hordes on when I'm going through the gear, because I want you guys to see how the Infernal Hordes look. Tier 7's doable, but the bosses take a while. This boss right here is going to take what? I think I got here at 12:30 and we're almost at 11 minutes. This boss is going to take probably 3 minutes. It is such a fun build to farm Nightmare Dungeons. It is such a fun build to farm Hell Tides. Open world. Really, you just teleport, boom, teleport, boom, teleport, boom, teleport, boom. If you maximize the gear, it could be something really special, and you'd probably be able to farm tier 7 hordes so easy. A lot of fun. I got to give a shout out to a couple people. So Ern kind of inspired me. He made a build like this last season, helped out with the build a little bit. Thank you. Actually, a lot of bit. We changed some things around. We tweaked some things to what I like. Mini top was in a group with me, AO, and Vern, and they were like dumping gear to me, trying to find the best possible gear for it. We spent like a week trying to put this together, and like I said, it's not perfect, but I got to give a shout out to those guys because they helped me out a lot. Guess who also gave me a good necklace to try out a different version of it. Very grateful for everyone. Man, we are like killing it in the YouTube. We are on our way to 5,000 subs. That's the goal for the year. But I'm going to play some Infernal Hordes, and then we're going to go through the build. You guys can check it out. All right, for the gear, there is a lot going on. I'm going to play the Infernal Hordes, so you can check that out. But I want to talk about the gear because I made so many different tests, and I want to explain all the different things I test. So if you comment down below and say, hey, you should try this, I probably tried it, and this is what I think will give the maximum damage and survivability if your gear is correct. You can see, look at all the mobs getting pulled into me. That aspect is so freaking good. The wild bolt aspect is crazy. Look at this thing. Are you serious? All right, anyways, so on the helm, I went with Shaco. I love the cooldown reduction. That is the #1 reason why. Also 4 ranks to teleport, does more damage. I put a intelligence socket in here. I played around with 3 intelligence sockets, 4 intelligence sockets, all health, just to see what the damage would do. So this is the helm, right? Everything goes into cooldown reduction, but I did try Endurials. I tried Endurials with Chain Lightning, where I was using Starlight on the ring. I tried Endurials with just proccing Lucky Hit with Fist of Fate, and this feels like more damage than anything with Endurials. So that's that. I think you really have to stack damage over time to make Endurials really good. In this build, it's flat damage for teleport, so you can't mix and match, is what I'm feeling. That's how I feel when I play it. I've done a lot of testing, so that's what I feel. All right, here. Arrow's Might is so good. It does damage reduction. You feel faster. It is keeping you alive. This does a little bit more damage, though. So where's my glass cannon? You can get raiments. You don't need it now because of the aspect I was talking about earlier, but you can get raiments of the Infinite and put that on, and that works too, makes you squishy. It does a little bit more damage, so you can do that. It's possible. It works. All right, the next one you could change out is, I like this aspect. I love the abundant energy because it makes cooldowns even faster. So what it does is has a 50% chance to deal 40x increased damage and chain to additional enemy. That's the portion, chain to additional enemy. So that works with overflowing energy because this hits an enemy, reduces cooldown by 0.35 seconds. So it's chaining to the additional, it's hitting the first target, chaining to additional, and it makes your cooldowns just come back instantly. I think I could get 17, 18 conjures up because I'm just, not because I have a fractured winter glass, it's just because I'm clicking the lightning spear so often or clicking the ice blade so often. And I have that as the enchantments too. So you can see the enchantments right there. Ice blades and fireball. All right, so that's the gloves. This is what I like. Fist of Fate works. I just don't think it's as good. You put teleport damage on it, and I like chance to immobilize because that helps with devouring blaze damage. So you do more damage to immobilize targets with devouring blaze. I would play around with changing attack speed. I don't know if I need attack speed, but I need GA on intelligence to do more damage here. So we're going to talk about how we do more damage. GA to intelligence. We got max teleport damage on there too. And then I would probably just upgrade intelligence. That would be the change here because Asador's is doing a lot. All right, on the pants, we got GA intelligence. I would take away warmth. I would keep warmth, but I would put the points in intelligence. More intelligence. Max life, dodge chance. There's not much on legs that makes sense. This is the aspect of the wild bolt. So freaking good. We love it. It is fantastic. Does 10% X damage. Literally like one of my new favorite aspects. All right. And the next one is Warlord's Boots of Binding Conduit. So I am using Esador, so I have to put this on. Normally I would like this on my neck. I want teleport. Cooldown reduction is the most important thing. I need a GA to intelligence. I don't need armor on here anymore, but these are the best boots I have right now. I was messing off Endurials, so that's why I did have to put armor on here. So I would want something else besides armor in this build, which I will put whatever it is in the build planner online. All right, so then I did get a GA to teleport, and I got every rank into teleport. So it's 27 ranks to teleport, which I was hoping with the 27 ranks to teleport, it would do more damage, but it just didn't. GA intelligence, GA on damage for teleport would be amazing. I would love that. Critical strike gem. Acidoras. So this is another thing that would give me way more damage. So I'm missing 1800 damage on here. That is a huge amount of damage. This would probably crit for 80k if I had the 1800 extra damage. So that's a huge miss, but I did get GA intelligence, which is really good. Really, really good. The damage reduction from picking up the crackling energy is phenomenal. I don't even know what you could get to. There's no counter for it. I don't even know if there is a counter for it. Does anyone know? Comment down below. But I feel like you just want to pick up as much as possible anyways, because you're picking up Acidoras. So on the ring, I have conceded with intelligence needs to be GA. Teleport damage, unstable currents. I would just blow up. I would just do 3 ranks right into intelligence. Intelligence will buff damage to teleport and use Acidoras. So you just want max intelligence. That would be perfect. So a little off on this one, but whatever. It's okay. I like the conceded aspect because I'm always have a barrier on. You'll notice down there on the screen, I always have this barrier out. Where's it at? Right there. Always the barrier's on. Man, it's hard to do this backwards. Barrier's off. I'm picking something. But anyways, that's that. And then lastly, I got lucky with this one, but it's not a very good focus anyways. I didn't get any GAs on it, but it does have cooldown reduction, and it is orange. We like orange. We like seeing orange, man. Orange is sick. And I would want 3 ranks into intelligence here. I didn't get it. So I don't want to reset it so much because it's not maxed out. So then we put another crit strike gem, but ice blades apply vulnerable because we want to get some middle extra vulnerable. I have shadow damage on here too, or poison damage because I don't have Endaros on. So I'm getting extra damage on Talrachas, teleport damage, cooldown, strike, intelligence. That's the gear. This is the stats. Great resist. Intelligence okay. I want to get the. You could get this to 35k. So crit strike about 60%. It doesn't tell you teleport damage. I don't know why there's not a thing for it, but obviously I have a ton. Definitely have a ton. Cool. Let's go into the skill tree. Explain that. So we do use Arc Lash. I talked about that at the beginning. I hold down Arc Lash, and then I need Fire Bolt for the enchantment. Now we always have unstable currents up, and we're always casting charge bolts from it and chain lightning, so that gives us extra crackling energy, and that gives us extra damage reduction as well. So that's very good. Ranks to teleport maxed out, and then you have the damage. I've been playing around with both of these. I do like Ice Armor better than Flame Shield in this build. I did chest them both out. The reason why is because Flame Shield is always up, but it always has a cooldown because the cooldown doesn't start until it's over. This is always up. Ice Armor is always up pretty much. Sometimes I'm not clicking it. It's just always up. It's up again. See, it's up. I have it on. It's up. I'm looking at the hordes now, but it's always up. And then you want to get Summon Ice Blades, and then you only need this one. So I did notice that I don't have to stun enemies as much because you're pulling them all to you, and if they're stunned, they won't come to you. So I didn't like that as much. So I didn't go down to Invoked Lightning Spear, Conjure Mastery, and a Shield Protection. And then we go into Devouring Blaze, AC Veil, Static Discharge, Shocking Impact. You need Supreme Unstable Currents, and then you want Electrocution for sure. Convulsions is good. I like Convulsions because you're stunning them once they get close to you with Teleport, and then Overflowing Energy for the cooldown reduction. All right, Paragon Tree. We'll do this quick because we'll have a guide for it. So you're going to go and get Reinforced. Make sure it's 29. This is how you do it. Then you go into Destruction on Static or Ceaseless Conduit. So you can see you got maxed Destruction, 49. Great. Then you go into Frigid Fate. You want to make sure that you're getting Frigid Fate. It is 60x damage for you. Then before you go left here, you do go up. Get some rare nodes. Rare nodes. You get Elementalist. You get Tactician and the Burning Instinct board. I do like Safeguard for the extra damage reduction. That's about 20% damage reduction. You want to go up from there into the Static Sturge board and get charged. And then you come back and you get Territorial back here. Territorial is good because you're always close to enemies, which I don't max this out yet. So once it's maxed out, I'll do more damage too. So there's some work to be had. If I had more GAs on intelligence, I would do a lot more damage. That's number one. If I obviously master worked into the correct spots, that would be number two. And I could get a little bit more cooldown reduction. We'll see where we're at. Cooldown reduction. See, it's 62. So if this was GA, if I hit here, and if this was GA, which is really hard to get, I'd be at 75%. So we're about 13% off on the cooldown reduction, which is still good. It's still great. We're killing it. Like I said, build is a lot of fun. I wish it was a little bit more powerful. Tier 7's doable. I haven't even tried an 8. I wouldn't try an 8. So not with the state of the gear. Next is the Fireball build. Come check out Kalka. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.